Hi, this is Mati Fuller with the weekend reading for the air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. And keep in mind that this is a general reading. If it resonates, that's awesome. If it doesn't, then this reading is not for you. So let's see what's going on with Gemini. Relationship for Gemini, October 18, 2019. What kind of weekend is Gemini gonna have? Weekend reading for Gemini. Energy between you and another person, Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords, that means kind of rash and bold and jumping into things too quickly and not thinking anything through, not planning enough. Let me see how that's going to work out. Okay. So your partner, Gemini, your partner is ambitious. They have goals. They're moving forward very, very quickly because that is what's right for them. The Justice card has to do with what is right, doing what is right for them. And that does not always mean what's right for the relationship. You feel like having a deeper connection with this person, perhaps even marriage, but instead you're getting battle. The person wants their freedom right now. You want to pin them down, they want their freedom. And they are moving on as fast as they can. And it's always funny when one person wants their freedom and they start moving off in a different direction, the other person panics and they want to pull them back in and restrict their freedom because that's what they think will make them feel better. But that is not always the case, because you may end up in a battle and get exhausted by the battle when you're trying to influence people on that level. So right now, your partner is just doing what's right for them. They're taking what's right for them. They're doing what's right for them. And you are on your horse chasing them as fast as you can. And that never, never, ever, ever works. So you might be dealing with a soulmate relationship, because the Four of Wands is often an indication of a soulmate relationship. And because one person is running and the other person is chasing, chances are you're dealing with either a soulmate or twin flame relationship, and you have a runner and a chaser. Your partner is the runner and you are the chaser. And you do know, right, that unless you stop chasing, they won't come back. They only come back if you stop chasing. That's when they stop and they wonder, what just happened? How come they're not chasing me anymore? Maybe they don't love me anymore. Oh no, I better get back. Very, very silly, but that's how it works. Trust me. Okay, Gemini. Let's find out if there's any good advice to give you. This was one lesson that I learned the hard way. Never, ever, ever, ever chase somebody who wants to run away from you. It never works. I have tried it and I've learned it the hard way. Okay, advice for Gemini. Okay, so the card on the top is the Temperance card. Chill, just chill, just sit back and be patient and see what happens. Don't chase, okay? Find your inner strength while you're sitting there, because with soulmate and twin flame relationships, you learn most of your lessons during separation. During times of separation. That's where you learn to find your inner strength. That's where you learn to connect to the source within you. That's when you learn to keep yourself happy and keep your frequency up regardless of what the other person is doing. And the advice is also stop obsessing about this relationship. Obsessing about it is not going to help. And you may also have some forgiveness work to do before you can have a second chance with this partner. That possibility is always there. When you have these twin flame and soulmate relationships, they always go back and forth and back and forth. They split up and they come back together. It's mind-bending. But blaming the other is not going to help either. So no blaming and no chasing, and stop obsessing about them. So you got your work cut out for you. Just sit back and chill and find your inner strength. That's the advice. All right, Libra is next. What's Libra going through? What's Libra going through in their relationships? October 18, 2019. Libra. Okay. Almost there. Energy between you and another person. There's the Queen of Cups. Somebody wants to nurture somebody. All right. Your partner has the Star card. They're hoping for good things in this relationship. But they also have the Hierophant, which means that they have fixed ideas, either traditional ideas or just plain simple fixed ideas. They're not being flexible in this situation. And you have the King of Wands. You feel really attracted to this person. You feel a lot of passion towards them. But instead you're getting the Seven of Wands, where you have to defend yourself because they have very fixed ideas and they're coming at you with those fixed ideas, and you have to keep defending yourself and explaining yourself. And, you know, a king doesn't want to do that. Okay? You don't tell a king what to do. You don't try to make the king defend themselves. So there's some odd energies going on between you and your partner. Your partner also has the Three of Cups over here. So they have high hopes for the relationship. They're hoping that it's going to turn into something joyful. And you are a little bit more off-standish right now. You're feeling like there's some red flags that you're not sure about. And you're pulling back a little bit. You just want to be patient and see where this thing goes. You don't want to just jump into something that is going to turn into a battle of fixed ideas where you have to keep defending yourself continuously. So the energy between the two of you is the Strength card. This is a potential for finding your inner strength. But I think you're right about just pulling back and waiting a little bit, because, I don't know, nobody can win the fight against the Hierophant. The Hierophant is extremely rigid and fixed in everything they believe. And they have no tolerance for other people's beliefs. So even though there's still love there, you've got the Queen of Cups between you, there are some mental issues that are kind of ruining your relationship right now. So let's find out what kind of advice we can give to Libra. Advice for Libra, October 18, 2019. 3 more. Jumpy cards. Okay. Advice for Libra. What's the best thing to do? Okay. Got the Queen of Wands on the top. You got to follow your passions. You got to do what you feel like doing. You know, even if you're busy or whatever, and you may have to do everything yourself. You got the Ten of Wands here. Maybe sometimes it's better to do things yourself than to expect somebody to meet you halfway. And it says that you have to choose who you want to share with. And you may not want to share with this person. You got the Four of Pentacles here. So it's really up to you if you want to keep sharing with somebody who's just being rigid and fixed and not open and flowing in the relationship. How long are you going to want to share with that person? When is it better to just do things on your own? That's the question that you can mull over this weekend. So that was the reading for Libra. Let's find out what's going on with Aquarius. Aquarius, relationships, October 18, 2019. What's going on with Aquarius? 3 more, 2 more, 1 more. Cards are jumping and turning. What is going on? Energy between you and another person. You got the Knight of Swords. Wow, a lot of relationships have the Knight of Swords today. The Knight of Swords energy is very sort of rash, impulsive, arrogant, just jumping on the horse and going for it, and not planning anything out and just winging it as you go. Doesn't look like things are going too well here. Your partner feels trapped in the relationship. They feel like they're in a situation they don't really want to be in, but they don't know how to find a way out. So they've got the Temperance card. They just want to be patient, chill, pull back, and just wait until they can see where they're going and how to find a way out. And you're not being very nice either, because you got the Four of Pentacles here. You don't want to share with your partner. You're kind of keeping things to yourself and holding on to things while you are thinking about other options. It's almost like something's happened in the relationship that doesn't feel good at all, so you've decided not to share with your partner and to secretly look at other options. You know, what else is out there? Who else can I connect with? Is this the only option, or is there something better out there? And your partner has the Four of Wands. They do feel a very strong connection to you. They want some kind of a long-term thing. But you feel stabbed in the back. You feel betrayed right now. And you're not really being open about that. So it doesn't look like you feel like this relationship is worth fighting for. Although you do have the Devil between the two of you. So there's obsessive energy going on. You are obsessing about this relationship, but not in a good way. It could be, you know, they did this and they did that, and I can't believe they did this, and look what they did. You know, that kind of an obsession. And you have to remember that if you keep obsessing about all the things that went wrong and all the things that they did and all the things that you didn't like, you're going to get more of that. Esther Hicks says that if you want to rant and rave about something, you should rant and rave about something that you want rather than something that went wrong. And that makes a lot of sense to me. So whatever you're doing, just remember the energy between the two of you is rash and too quick, and you're rushing into stuff, which is not a good thing. You need to just both chill a little bit and step back and see if there's any chance of saving this relationship. So let's find out if they have some advice for Aquarius. October 18, 2019. Advice for Aquarius. Okay, so on the top of the reading, there's the Magician. The Magician can do and be and have anything they want. They can create any kind of future that they want. And this is not the only future or present that you need to be stuck in. So they are suggesting that you just consider moving on. It used to be really nice in the past, but it's not so nice anymore. But by thinking about the nice moments that you had in the past, you become very clear about what you want and what you don't want. And that is good when it comes to moving forward. And right now, it looks like you can't really be trusted. You're just going to take or do or go to wherever you want to go, what's right for you. You don't care if you hurt somebody else's feelings, or if you take something that doesn't belong to you, or if you can't be trusted right now. You feel like you don't owe your partner anything right now. Something's happened that's broken your trust, and you're really sad about it, but you have the power to create a new future for yourself through the Magician. You have to just be really clear about what you want, because the Magician creates through intention. And the only thing that you have to learn from the Magician is that you can't have something unless you know what it is. You have to be clear about what you want and what you're asking for before you can manifest it. So that's the message for you, is to just be really, really clear about what you want. Don't try to get even with your partner. That's childish, and it doesn't benefit anyone. It's better to just walk off if that's what you decide to do. But before you go, try to be as clear as possible about what you want, so that the next future that you are creating for yourself is going to be better than what you have right now. So that was the reading for the air signs. If you like the reading, please put your thumbs up and subscribe, and thank you for listening. Bye.